Hi, welcome back to another episode of the Get Real podcast. I just want to say I'm sorry for not uploading the past week. I was um, dying of a 103.6 fever on Christmas Day. So if you guys were expecting a video, I'm sorry you guys didn't get it. I was dying and too busy coughing my lungs out, too busy freezing my ass off on Christmas. I hope you guys had a very, very, very epic Christmas. All the goodies, everyone show me your goodies. It's gonna be New Year soon. Happy New Year. This is gonna be the first episode of the new year. I'm just so happy that I'm actually way better now. For Christmas, I went out of the town to visit family, and I am convinced the weather change made me get sick because it was very rapid, because it was freezing, and then we went and it was like literally like dry and hot and just not, not it. And we got there. It was Christmas Eve. I was already feeling my body shutting down. I was like, I'm gonna get sick. I'm gonna get sick. I kept telling my cousins, and I'm like, I don't feel well. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get a fever. And then I was like, sometimes that happens, but I don't usually end up getting sick. When I went to sleep, I ended up getting a fever because I was like freezing, and it was not watermelon. And then Christmas Day, we spent Christmas Day with family members, and then we came back home in the evening and checked my temperature. It was at 102, and then I checked my temperature again and it was 103. I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. I'm literally gonna pass out right now. We ended up going to the ER. I get it, but so many people went in front of me, like ahead of me, before me. I got there first. I got there and there was 3 people in the lobby, which I was like, oh, thank God, And then other people came in. I'm like, what the fuck? But I was like too busy to just even acknowledge it or just care about it. So I was just like, because I was freezing and I was in a chair, like squaddled up, and my lower back hurts now because of that. They took all these tests, all that jazz, and I was fine. Just had the fever, and now I just have like a really annoying cough. So the grind doesn't stop, but it did for a week because I had a video and I was editing it, but the whole time editing it, I was like, I don't fucking like this episode. And thank God, because I would have posted it. It's nowhere near done, but I was going to have to finish it before Saturday, because that's when I needed to upload it. And thank God. No, actually not thank God I got sick, because it was the worst. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 4 days it took me to get better. It was a relief for me because I did not want to post that video and I didn't have any other video ideas. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't post, because I was fucking not mentally, physically here. And now my brother came from college and now he's sick, and him and his girlfriend are sick. Great, epic. So I basically got everyone sick. I got my dad sick. I got my cousin sick. My mom is still not sick, surprisingly. And then obviously on the drive back here from family member's house, I was in passenger seat and I had like the AC on, as one does on a road trip. And my dad's convinced that the reason why I got sick was because of this stupid AC. Like, I just want to slap him in the face every time he says that. I have a new job. I don't know if I said that already. And then this other job came like to me. It kind of came to me, but it's not like the best job in the world. And I gave him my information, and then like I don't know if they're gonna hire me or not, even though they like literally took my shoe size, my pant size, my shirt size. And I'm like, wait, am I gonna work with you guys? Like I don't want to work with you guys, but if I can make as much fucking money as I fucking possibly can at the moment, then I'm down. And like, but then that makes me worried, because that job is Monday through Friday. Ugh, as it pains me to say, like a Monday through Friday job. Are you kidding me? 9 to 5. I can't believe this is my life. Like, seriously, I imagined myself doing something else at 19 years old, even though I'm like so young and like my life is ahead of me, right? Like, I still have my whole life ahead of me. I don't want to be doing this at this age, even though it's like, what the billionaires probably did at this age. It's just hard, and I don't want to do that, but I'm like down if it, like, I can make fucking as much money as I can, and I would literally be working 7 days. But I'm not sure, like, do I want to do that? And then I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to have time for the podcast. Like, I literally want to do the podcast because it makes me so happy. This is the first episode. Happy New Year, everyone. My birthday is literally so fucking soon. And I'm not excited. I'm not going to be a teen anymore, and that makes me, like, really sad. I want to be a teen forever. Teens are, like, epic. I just want to be in my teens. I don't want to be in my 20s. Even though I'm not in my 20s, I'll be turning 20 this year, but I don't want to be 20. 20 is like a yucky number, and like if you're 20, that means like you're literally getting old. Like when you're 19, you're like, oh, you're so young, you're still a teen. But when you're 20, you're like, you're literally 20. Like your grandpa. SZA's Deluxe just came out, and I'm so excited. It came out a good while ago, but I haven't listened to it. And I keep putting it off. The first song on the album, the Deluxe, is called Hope or something like that. But at the beginning, I didn't like it because it kind of sounded like a video game. Like a video game. And I'm like, why does this sound like a video game? I don't like that. Can you like sound like a song? It got to me, and I'm currently obsessed with that song because that's the only song that I've heard. I like listening to new music in a weird way where I know like I'm listening to it, but that's not the only thing I'm doing. I like to do something like crocheting, even though I haven't crocheted in such a long time. Like crocheting, and then I'll be like listening to music, or I don't know, cleaning. No, not cleaning. Or like journaling. No, not journaling because I'm like thinking about writing. I don't know, just like something where I'm using my brain but not to the max. And I can also focus on like music, because I don't know how people can sleep to music. Like headphones in their ears, music like in their ears playing, and then they just fall asleep. Like, how do you fall asleep? Or how do you read better with music on? Like, what? Like, wait, what? Come again? It's just a weird thing, and I'm so excited to listen to that because SZA is such a fucking baddie, and I'm just so excited. And every song she puts out is so fire. Like, so fire. And it's called Lana. Like, I was like, Lana, baby? Like, is she gonna pop out? I'm just so excited for her. Like, why? I feel like no one's, like, going crazy for the Deluxe, and I'm like, why haven't I seen this on TikTok? I was talking to Cam the other day how Christmas and like the holidays just are sad now. Like, I feel like they're sad. Like, it makes me sad to think that the holidays are sad now. Holidays for us, I'm just like, what do we do? Like, what are we doing? Like, seriously, like, what are we doing for, like, Christmas? And then everyone's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, we got to figure it out because we don't know what we're doing yet. It ends up being last minute, and it just doesn't feel like Christmas. I just can't wait till I have my own house and I host Christmas and I invite everyone. And I'm like, I'm hosting. You guys just bring your food and make sure it's delicious, or else I'm putting it on the back burner. We'll feed it to, like, the raccoons. I am so sick of literally the city I went to because I literally got sick. There was a Walgreens open, the only store that was open, and thank God it was the only store that was open, because imagine if it was like a gas station that was open. Like, what am I gonna fucking get at a gas station? Like, what, crackers? But Walgreens was my Lord and Savior. But I also feel sad. Like, I feel sad for the workers working on, like, holidays. It makes me sad. Do I look cute? Tell me if I look cute or not. Comment down below. Walgreens was open, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sick of this place. That's why I'm sick. Get it? It's a pun. So, that was my joke. The joke of the day. I was going to say, oh, So currently right now I'm working. I have a job. I have one job, right? But technically I have two jobs. My previous job, the one that I was like talking about and like that I hate so much, and then my new job. My the job that I hate so much that I'm technically like hired still. I'm no longer going, but I'm not calling out. I'm just like no call, no show. Um, because I don't give a fuck. And I want to be able to keep the clothes, like my work uniform, mostly the pants because they're like really epic. And they just look good on me. And every time I wear them, like everyone gives me a compliment. And I'm like, oh my God, I really like this. I need to at least get my last paycheck from the workplace in order to keep the clothes. And then I'll be like, I'm not going anymore. Because if I say before I get my check, then I'll be like, well, you're going to have to come and get your check here and return your clothes. Because I heard from like people that they won't, like if you decide to quit, like they're not going to give you your paycheck unless you like return your clothes, as an exchange for your paycheck. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I want to keep these pants. So I technically can't resign yet. And my brother was telling me, I'm like, what? You can't do that. Like, that's so bad. Like, it's going to look so bad on you of, like, just not showing up to work. And I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I literally don't care. If it does, so what? If it ruins my reputation for work, boo-hoo. Like, I'm not, like, he was like, what if you want to go back? I'm like, me going back to that place? No, thank you. And no, it's not going to happen. Like, I'm not going to work that job again, My thing is, I am not gonna devote my life for a job ever, literally ever, never. Like no, no, at that job I would not put on my uniform until I got there. I would clock in with my regular clothes, have my clothes on hand, go to the restroom, clocked in, take like 10 minutes to get ready and get all dolled up. And then I would be like quote unquote late to my job, but still like clocked in on time because I was getting ready. I'm like, if you're not paying me to like drive in this uniform, then I'm not wearing it, and you're gonna have to pay me putting it on. So that's like my thing. Like, I'm not gonna show off my job. Like, I'm not proud to work here. So yeah, if I were to die, my job is gonna be filled the next day. It's not like they have my back and we're pals over here. No, like every company is just gonna freaking throw you under the bus if they have to, and I'm not for that. Like, if you're gonna throw me under the bus, if you have to, then I'm gonna throw you under the bus, even if I don't have to. I hate when people just are all about their jobs and just like, no, I can't do this because I'm representing my like job. And like, so many jobs say like, oh, when you step out of this place, you're not only representing yourself, but you're representing like the company. So you just gotta be the best. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you telling me how to live my life? No. So I'm never gonna live my life for my job. I'm gonna live my life for myself. My job is simply my job. My new job, oh my God, we close at 9. And we did not leave till fucking 12:30. You know how pissed I was? I was through the moon. Like, through the moon, kicking my boots, about to cry. I was holding in tears. My tummy was like, because I wanted to cry so bad. I was just like, holding the tears. Like, my tear was like literally dripping, like right here. And I just like closed my eyes and like sucked right back inside. Oh my God, I'm gonna punch someone. I'm gonna yell. And the people working in the back, like, we're taking forever. And we're so slow. We're talking so much. And I just was not talking because I was, 1, tired. 2, I wanted to get the hell out. And 3, there wasn't really anything for me to do, but they just kept me there just so I wouldn't leave. And then everyone in my department left, and then I was kind of stuck with the people in the back. And I was like, do I leave? Do I stay? And my manager was like, oh, I have just one more thing for you to do. And she kept telling me all these things to do, and just kept saying one more thing. And I'm like, oh my God. And And then when we were all done, they're like, okay, you guys are good to clock out. Two people had clocked out and were still talking to one of the general managers. And I'm like, you guys don't want to, you're not getting paid. Like, you're not getting paid to talk over here. So I'm just like, I'm not going to sit here and stand in a place that I don't want to be in and not get paid. So I was still like doing some things and getting my water bottle, getting my things, and then I clock out. Okay, no, I'm not clocking out and then grabbing my things and then using the restroom, and I'm grabbing my things, then I clock out, and then I leave. So then I do that. I clock out, and while they're having their little chit chat session, bye guys, see you. Like, I'm out. Maybe if it was like different, if they were my friends, of course. No, even if they were my friends, I'd still be clocked in talking. Yeah, like if someone wants to talk to me, it has to be on the clock. I'm not doing this off the clock. This is work related, so I have to be getting paid. If you want me to sign as simple as a piece of paper, it'll have to be on the clock. It's work related. I'm not freaking signing a paper off the clock, even though if it's like 2 seconds on the clock. That just shows that I don't fucking give a fuck about any employer. They literally see this and they're like, okay, fine, we're getting fired. And I'm currently working with a celebrity. I'm working with 2 billionaires. Actually, I don't know if he's a billionaire. Multi-millionaire. I don't think he's a billionaire. And the other guy, definitely not a billionaire. Celebrity guy. He's on The Bear. And the second guy, he is a entrepreneur. Owns a brand, a surfer brand, a very well-known surfer skater brand. I have my buds over here. If I need any assistance, I'm going to be like, you want to go watch the Get Real podcast? Let me know what you think. Shoot in a like, a comment. Let me know if you want to go on my podcast, because we're pals. But being around those people didn't make me feel like, oh my god, I'm around these celebrities, I'm not, it wasn't major. They were not giving major energy celebrity vibes. I've never been near a celebrity, but it just shows I'm not saying I would never fan boy over anyone, go crazy and go I'm your biggest fan, literally you're my biggest fan, I'm literally crying, you literally saved my life. I'm never gonna do that. That is so degrading for me. This is one of my pet peeves when people use TikTok slang. It's one of my pet peeves. I was gonna say that's so degrading for me, and I would lose so much aura for that. That is so no, I would you would never hear me say that. Or I told my friends it's really embarrassing and really a pet peeve of mine when you guys say I'm a lock-in right now. I'm shut the fuck up before I slap you. Before just say you're gonna fucking focus. You need to fucking focus. Stop saying ew. You sound like you don't freaking read, or you sound like you don't know English. It just really pisses me off, and it gets me all riled up. Oh my god, I have a really bad cough. I think that is it, because I can't talk for too much because then I start coughing. But don't you guys think my voice sounds really sexy? I think it sounds really sexy. My cousin, since I got her sick, she sounded horrible, and she was like, "I like my," it was so bad. She's like, I like how my voice sounds like this. And I'm like, you don't sound cute. I'm so sorry about not posting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys literally next week. And I'm so happy that I'm doing this again. My head hurts. My throat hurts. And I am so very proud of myself. And thank you guys for watching. Wow.